Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sasha. For all of you guys that are new here, if you're new, I talk about my journey from one country, which is Jamaica, migrating to Canada. In this specific video, we will be talking about the entire application process for applying for the college that I went to over here in Canada, which is Niagara College. So if that's something that you're interested in, please continue to watch.
Julie, I just really want the best for you. Only making sure the stage is set for you.
So as I mentioned before, we will be going through the application process for Niagara College Canada. They do have different campuses. So you have one in Niagara-on-the-Lake, one in Welland, and also one in Toronto. But all of these are located in Ontario. Quick disclaimer before we get started, there are a few documents that you would need in filling out any application for any school in Canada, and Niagara College is just the same. So we're going to go ahead and start with the application process. And when we reach that part, I'll explain a little bit more about the documents that will be needed. How we're going to find the college that we're applying for is by going on Google and typing in the college name, which is Niagara College Canada. It is usually the first link that is there. I'm just going to click on website. Then you're at the main page. On the far left-hand side, you see the 3 lines. I'm going to click on programs, then international, then programs. Now we're basically on the Niagara College International website. It's going to list all the programs that they have available for international students. The reason why I say to go on this page first is because you're going to need the exact code of the program that you're interested in studying. They have many programs that have the similar names, or they have probably similar codes. So it is vital for you to get the right code based on the program that you are interested in. You're going to scroll up, and where you see program availability page, you're going to click on that, and it's going to lead you straight to the programs that are available for international students. You're going to scroll down a little bit, and it's going to outline what is available: waitlisted, closed, or suspended. They have different colors for each. So open is green, waitlisted is like yellow, closed is red, suspended looks like orangish. You're going to scroll down, or you can filter the programs if you want by typing in the name. Say, for example, you're interested in business, you can type in business, or if it's nursing, you type in nursing. So in this case, I'm just scrolling away instead of typing in filters to find an exact program. Just in case you're not sure either about the programs that they offer, you can just scroll away. They do have a lot of programs listed here. But in this example that I will be using, I'm just going to choose a business course. What I want you guys to take note of, with each course, they offer individual codes. For example, you see the code for the business is 4070P0470. And then when you go down now to international business, you see 0448P0448. I clicked on the international business course. I'm going to check all the requirements that is needed to study this one. So I scroll down and click on the program menu, then admission requirements. For this exact program, they just require any secondary high school diploma or CXC if you're from the Caribbean that shows that you have English or anything that is equivalent to English. So maybe literature or just English A. And of course, they require you to get maths also. Afterwards, I just clicked on course details, and it was outlining all the courses that you would need to take in order to complete this entire program. So you can take a good look to see what courses you're going to do. If you're interested in that, if that's something that you want to do, then you can go ahead and see if you are very interested in the courses that each program offers. If not, you can also go on other programs and then go through the courses and see if it's something that is manageable, or even if you have done it before. Say you have a degree and you're applying for something that is an undergraduate diploma or certificate. if you've done the courses before, like sometimes you can transfer that credit. So that's a good thing. After you have figured out which program or programs that you're interested in, and you have taken down all the code that identifies this specific program or programs, then you click on the Apply Now button. It's going to ask you which one you want to apply for. You're going to select that you are an international applicant. Then you're going to scroll down and click on Online Application Form. It reads, in order to ensure that your application is processed in a timely manner, please submit all relevant documents required for admission. Then you're going to scroll all the way down at the bottom of the page. You're going to see a button to say click here to proceed with your application. Click on that. Then we start at step 1. The first question is, have you ever been enrolled in any Niagara College program? For this video, I'm going to put no, but my answer is yes. So answer accordingly. The second one is your highest level of education. I do have a degree, so I'm going to put degree there. The last question on this page is asking you, which country did you complete your last studies? In this case, I'm going to use Jamaica as an example. But of course, use your country that you last study at. Then you click on the next button. It's basically going to go over the admission requirements once again, and then you can scroll down. And here they gave a basic summary of all the requirements that is needed for each, either bachelor degree, postgraduate certificate, or a diploma. Read through carefully about all the documents that is needed for the program or programs of your choice. After reading carefully, you scroll all the way down and then click on the next button. Now we're at step 3, which is the terms and condition that reads, I have read and understand the admission requirements and confirm that the information I have provided is true. If any information is misrepresented in the application form or document submitted, I understand that my application may be cancelled, and in some cases I may be refused the right to apply to Niagara College for the duration of 1 year. By submitting an application, I understand that I will not receive a refund of my application fee. You click on the blue button, you click on the stick bar to say I agree to the above terms and condition, and then click on continue. It will then bring you to this page where you're going to scroll down and then click on apply to Niagara College programs. Then this page will come up, international student application form. It's going to have the welcome message. You're going to scroll down. It's basically giving you a summary of all the things that you need to input, such as your name, postal code, your address, basically all the information that is going to be required in summary right there. It also highlights the application fee, which is 100 Canadian dollars. This $100 fee covers two program application. Or if you want, you can just do one program. Doesn't really matter, but $100 for one program or two programs. Then you click on Start Application, which is on the right bottom side. When filling out this application, don't use your back button. You can click on the previous or next button that they provide, but don't use your normal back button. So I click on Next. Then this is the first part of it. I'm filling out my application details. So of course, my title, I'm going to put Miss. My name, my first name, it's Sasha Gay. You don't have to put your middle name if you don't choose to. Then I skipped all the way to family name, which is Robinson. And then it generates the name on your passport, which is Sasha Gay Robinson. Next question is asking, is the passport name above correct? You select on yes. Then it asks me for my gender. I select female. Then I'm going to input my date of birth. So I select the year. Then I select my month, which is December. Then my birthday, which is the 18th. In the address line now, which is the next option, I enter the address that I want to put there, which is my permanent address. In this case, I'm just going to make up an address for you guys. So basically, fill out the address section with your address. And once you select your country, if it's a case that you don't have any postal code, then that part, or any states or province, that part would be blurred out, so you don't have to fill it out. So once you select Jamaica, you'll notice that province or state will be in gray. Of course, if you don't have any zip code either, don't need to fill out that. Then you're going to fill out the country of birth, which is Jamaica for me, and then country of citizenship. In this case, I'm just going to put Jamaica as if I'm not already in Canada. So I would put Jamaica. The next question you're going to answer is to confirm that the country that you have selected is your citizenship. Just going to select on yes. And do you have your Canadian study permit? I'm just going to put no, because you would apply for it after getting accepted to the college. Then they're going to ask you to fill out your contact number, whether it be your cell phone or your home phone, just the number that you want to use to be contacted by. The last two things to fill out right here is your email address. And then when you scroll down, it's just going to ask you to confirm your email address by retyping the same one that you entered. Then you can give your electronic signature if you agree to give them consent to send you notifications about events, promotion, newsletter, etc. Then click on next. Now we're on the page where we select our program or programs. If it's two you're applying for, they're going to also show you the campuses that are available, such as the Welland campus, Niagara-on-the-Lake campus, and Niagara Falls campus. In this case, I'm going to select that I'm interested in applying for two of the programs that they have. I'm going to select the program date that I'm interested in, which is fall 2023. Fall is for September, winter is for January, and then you have spring. Then it's asking me for the program of my choice. Remember that they have a lot of business programs that I was telling you about, but because I remember the code, I know which one exactly I'm supposed to select. Then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to select the next program that I'm interested in. The good thing about having or applying for two programs is that you can mix the start date. So say one start date is fall, which is September, and I want another start date to be January, I can do that. So I'm just selecting the other program that I'm interested in. When you're all done filling out the programs that you're interested in, you can scroll down. It's going to ask you if you want to apply for a third one and pay another additional $100 or not. You can select no or yes, depending on what you'd want to do. Then you scroll down and click on the next button. Then it leads you to the page where you're going to fill out your academic history. You have the option of filling out more than one academic history, but in this case, I'm just going to use one, which is my degree. If you have a degree and you want to use your high school diploma, you can fill out that information also. Or if you have more than one degrees, depending on what you're actually applying for too. But yeah, you just fill out the school name. You fill out the year that you started the program, the year you finished, and also what level of education did you, or any certificate that you got after finishing. Was it a certificate? Was it a bachelor's degree? Was it a diploma? Just fill out all the information there, which country you got it, and if you have completed it or not, or if it's in process. After you fill out the information, then you just do a quick review to make sure everything is accurate. Then you scroll down to the declaration part, read it, make sure that you understand it, and then select yes or no, depending if you agree or not. And of course, in this case, I will be putting yes. Then scroll all the way down and click the next button. It's going to lead you to the page where they're talking about the housing, which I will be talking about in another video. So it's asking you, will you be arranging your own accommodation? If you want them to find places for you, you can select no. If you are going to find your own place, you can select yes. Also, do you want them to pick you up from the airport? You select yes or no, depending on what you want, but it would be an additional fee if you select yes. Then it's asking you, where did you find out about Niagara College? You can select the best one that suits you. Then you're going to scroll down and click on the next button. Now it's time for the payment. It's just telling you how much is going to be due. If you do have a promotional code, which sometimes they do offer promotional codes where you can apply for free or some percentage off the application fee, then you should enter it on this page. And when you're done entering that code, you should see the balance that is due at the bottom. If you do not have a code, the price wouldn't change and it will be the same 100 Canadian dollars that is required. And as you can read, it says the next step will redirect you to the e-commerce process for submitting payments prior to submitting your application details to Niagara College. Please have your card details available. You're going to scroll all the way down again and then click on the next button. Then it's going to lead you to the payment website for you to pay for the application fee of $100. Depending if you're applying for 3, it's going to be $300. If it's 2, it's just $100, but it will show you exactly how much is due. So you fill out that part, and then after you click on submit payment, and if your payment goes through, it's going to redirect you to the confirmation page, and it will also give you the reference number and also your ID number. But because we're actually not applying right now, I'm not going to fill out this information and waste $100. But this is basically the last part. When you get the confirmation page, you're going to be redirected to fill out the information that is required. So submitting your documents, etc. But do not worry if you don't have all the documents that is requested. You can always sign in back with your ID number that is given. And they're also going to send you an email confirmation about your application so you don't have to forget your ID number. After that, that's basically the last step, and you wait until you get approved by the college. And that's the end of the video, guys, for me to show you the step-by-step application process for applying to Niagara College Canada. If you came across any questions, like while I was explaining to you, like if you have any additional questions that I might have not answered, feel free to link them down below in the comment section, and I'll be happy to respond to all of you guys. Thank you once again for watching this week's video, and I'll see you in my next one. God bless you. Bye.